Do you ever feel like there's not enough time in the day? With everything going on in my life and all the things I want to accomplish, I feel like I haven't been able to properly balance work, editing, and taking care of myself. Because of that, I thought I would take this opportunity to sit down and think through what an ideal evening routine would be like on the days that I need to be productive after my 9 to 5. Before I end the workday, I take the time to go through my to-do list. I start by checking off all the tasks I accomplished and then look at the calendar to see what's in store for the next day. If there's anything urgent, I'll go ahead and prioritize my work for the following morning and tackle those high priority things first. This has been a non-negotiable for me lately, and ending my workday like this has made sure that I'm on top of all of my work responsibilities. After work, I would ideally like to spend the next few hours disconnecting, starting with a 15 to 30 minute walk. So let's grab our keys, dog, boyfriend, jacket, what have you, and get outside. I'll be the first to admit that this step has been hard to do because of daylight savings, and also I'm not a huge fan of the cold weather. But I always try to remind myself that Harlow needs his exercise, and going out and getting fresh air is so important for both our mental and physical health. Like, who decided to join us in our evening walk? I am a huge fan of the Huberman podcast, and one thing he recommends is getting natural sunlight right when you wake up and during sunset to signal to your circadian clock that the day is either beginning or ending. There are so many benefits to getting light exposure early and later in the day, but evening light specifically helps anchor our clocks and encourages the correct level of melatonin, which is a sleep-inducing hormone. Now, even though we only caught the tail end of the sunset, the physical act of going outside truly helps me clear my mind, which is obviously a huge benefit in and of itself. And of course, before we cook something up in the kitchen, we have to set the mood with a candle and some good music. Ideally, on days like this, when I have to be productive after work, I would prefer having food in the fridge that I can toss in the microwave. However, I know life isn't perfect, so if I do have to cook, I would prefer making something quick and easy like this egg roll bowl, which only takes about 15 minutes to make. And my favorite thing about cooking is getting to enjoy the fruits of my labor while catching up on one of my favorite TV shows, or in this case, watching a Christmas movie. I know people have mixed reviews of watching TV and eating dinner, but again, on days like this, it gives me a chance to fully shut off my brain. My one tip here is don't watch anything new, because there has been plenty of times where I tell myself one more episode when I should be getting back to whatever I was doing. After dinner, it's time to drink my greens and reds. I've been loving this mix from First Form and recently started implementing this in my daily routine because I don't get enough fruit and veggies in my diet. Personally, I've been doing my best to take this right after dinner since I drink my collagen in the morning and want to spread out what supplements I'm taking throughout the day. Now, I don't know about all of you, but I hate waking up to dirty dishes and an unorganized kitchen. It makes me feel overwhelmed before the day even starts, but if I'm BFFR, it is most mornings as of lately. So with this embedded in my evening routine, I know that I'm starting to move with more intention and purpose with everything I'm doing, and future me will be glad that I did it. My goal with my evening routine is to take care of myself even when I feel like I have a lot to do, and that includes my skin. Sometimes this can be such a daunting step because I want to get back into work as soon as possible, but instead of thinking of something I have to do, it's I get to do this. I get to take a few minutes to nourish myself and my skin. So before we get back to work, it's time to get unready. I also find that if I don't do this step, I won't do it at all, which is so bad for my skin. So taking the 15 minutes to change into my PJs, do my night skincare routine, brush my teeth is vital. That way, once it's time to go to bed, I can hop right in. Key. These are key. I love these so much. Makes flossing 10 times easier. At this point, I hope that I can start editing around 8 p.m. and have the next 2 hours to work on my personal content. I don't typically hold myself to this time frame, and I'm sure this will vary with deadlines. However, holding myself to this standard will be crucial to making sure that I get high quality sleep. In order to set myself up for success for the next 2 hours of work, I have to set my phone to do not disturb and go in with a plan. By setting goals of what I want to accomplish that night, it allows me to focus on what needs to be done and keeps me from working until 2 a.m. After 2 hours is up, my phone's set to night mode and all the lights turn off. I would ideally like to dedicate the last 20 to 30 minutes reading before bed to help myself relax and let the effects of looking at a screen wear off. I hope this video gave you some ideas for these evenings when you need to be productive but want to take care of yourself first, because you deserve that every single day. Hustle culture is only fun for so long, but it is those small daily habits that will take you to the finish line. With that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love ya. Bye.